Musashi about 2 years ago, back in, I think, either 20, well, not 2 years, it would be 3 at this point, back in 2016. And so, this is going to basically to be another in the old style of, it's a Castlevania game. You know where we're going in. Hi, Granddad. So, I played a little bit this morning just to make sure it worked. And so now we're gonna go ahead and start a new thing. I'm kind of quiet. Okay. How about now? Is that better? Difficulty because, let's face it, I'm not gonna, I don't have anything to prove.
The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass, but not all welcomed the change.
Oh boy.
In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. It was a message. The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence. Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so, through the gates of the world.
Wizards, no sense of right and wrong.
Countless innocents died. And though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected. As for the shard binders, they were presumed to have all died in the sacrificial rite. However, two survived. Jebel, a boy for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. And Miriam, a girl who was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years had passed. Mankind too soon forgets tragedy.
Wait, it's only been 10 years and you're trying this again?
Have returned, presaged by a great castle.
Those people would have still been alive at this point.
And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jebel is the architect of this new, bloodstained ritual,
The title drop.
Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
Johannes, are you certain it was...
It was Jebel's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
It's so hard to believe. I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know. I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent. And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to... There's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression, not yours. You always took care of us.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead. If Jeeble is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who
Dude,
can.
you don't have powers.
The Shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh, I see.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there packed with essential equipment. Now would be a good time to put it on.
Where? What? Oh, in front of us. Well, I'm happy to help then, Tyrion. So, yada yada yada, it's what you expect. It's a Castlevania game. Now, most important thing to remember. Something from...
Good. You're prepared.
Behold, it's
I'll
time.
take care of it.
So... Two old friends returning from us from Ariasaro, we have the souls.
Was that a shot?
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across my bones.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal embedded in your body. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually...
I thought the procedure you did...
It did, but that doesn't...
I know my body's limits better than anyone. And I'm going to need all the power I can get. If I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
I appreciate how just completely on board of this is like,
Thanks for
I
giving
need
me
to
a
kill
choice in the
demons.
matter.
Let's go.
Well, I won't let you down. Not if I can help it. Just promise you won't push yourself.
How did they get inside?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine. I'll wipe the deck with them.
So yeah, what you didn't see is that the fighting game inputs are back from Castlevania Symphony of the Night. But here the way techniques work is that they're regulated by specific weapons. So yeah, standard Castlevania backstep. Yep, Tyrion, that's exactly correct. We have Conjure Shard, which is bound to your top button, triangles, and I'm using the PS4 controller. Manipulative, I haven't really got any of these. Directionals, bound to one of your bumpers and use the right stick to aim. Passive and familiar, self-explanatory.
This device responds to magic. Maybe I just...
The game's a bit loud. Alright. Does that help better? techniques, of course, cost magic the same as using the shards. Oh, so also a thing to remember. The things that... the accessories and such... you can... the head and the 2 accessories plus scarf will show up on Miriam's model. It seems like the techniques have some canceling properties as well. That you can use them to cancel into your secondary attacks. So here we can just see any bookshelf we can go next to, and we can find stuff that'll be recorded in our journal. And here's our save. Miriam just sits down for a bit. So yeah, like I said, directional charge, aim with your directional key so you can fire. This is one of the few guaranteed shards because that's how we get to this area's puzzle. So, yay. And since this is brand new, I have no idea how many shards there are, and there is no way we're doing a full completion run. Well, at least 100% shard run. To be fair, Tyrion, I'm kind of okay with that. This plays, from what I've been playing so far, in my, like, test run this morning, I'm perfectly fine with this. Though the only thing is the game has a few performance issues that might just because one new and hardware stuff. They haven't been too bad, just if you're taking the game down from its max settings, remember to just kill the game entirely, because it basically ate up all the memory. That too. Like, it's nothing major, just it's one of the things to worry, just be sure you know about. But now, also, here's an important thing to know about techniques, is that they are strictly based off of the type of weapon, but some weapons will have more specific techniques than others, which is kind of weird in my opinion, but whatever. Oh right, yes, we also have bullets. That's nice, they give an area map at least. I mean, it definitely seems like they're doing a lot. Like, once we get to more of our hub area, we can show off some of the things like... Well, I won't say they're, like, new necessarily, but they definitely seem to just, like, we're doing our own franchise, and we're taking a much more, modernized look at things. Yeah, we see we got Claymore, which, at the moment, I like having my kick boots more than... gun. We have bullets. Basically, I don't particularly like using bullets just because it's a limited resource unless you're gonna use the infinite ones, which aren't that great. So I tend to use guns more for like taking on specific enemies more than anything else than as a main weapon. Also, an important feature. You hold up. And Miriam proceeds to JoJo pose. I feel like it was... No, I think that... I know Arya Sorrow had poses. And there's our traditional whip, but... Which, actually, that might be a cool way to do it. And for this next fight, we'll go ahead and do the short sword. And so, obviously enough, it's boss fight time.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Jibal, tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
Hi, David Hayter.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world. I'd say I've earned the right. Join me, Miriam. You're the only one who understands the pain I feel. What it's like to no longer be human.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken, convinced I was a monster. And you told me...
This is nonsense.
You told me... Our power doesn't make us good or bad. our choices do. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Master Jibu, we must return.
Miriam, you're here to kill me, aren't you? Along the way, you'll have no choice if you can still claim to be human. Come, Gregory. We're leaving.
Even if this looks not the greatest, that's because I'm running it on lower settings. Just because, for the sake of the PC I'm using. So yeah, man, this boss has come a long way since it was first introduced back in that first demo for this game. Because yeah, this entire opening area on the ship was the demo that they've showed off at conferences for the longest time. And boy, the design of this boss fight has gotten a lot better. Visually, at least. The fights was always about the same mechanically. That is a good question, and I will be getting the good ending, but I don't expect it to be quick. Okay, so are we gonna go all the way back to title screen, or are you just gonna... Okay, you're good. Let's go grind a few levels a bit. Just to give me a little bit more oomph to me. Okay, so now that we have a duplicate of our shard, shards are graded on two different things: the rank and their grade. Grade increases whenever you get a duplicate of said shard, which grade also increases the cost of it, but it increases its main power while increasing rank, which you do through other means that we'll see shortly. Basically is it gives increased different function. Let's see. Let's try it now. It's been... we saw this fight.
So, sleeping. Come, Gregory. We are leaving.
Debo, wait!
There we go. Oh.
I saw it. Just a flicker. That was the Jeeble I know. I will put a stop to all this.
Bloodstained.
See, I was expecting some nice, like, anime intro, but no, it's just eye catch.
We're here.
Was this a village? What happened to it? The demons Jeeble summoned?
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
So, alright, so, sure. That's a fresh place. So yeah, Morts are basically our zombies. So yeah, so depending on what type of damage you're dealing to an enemy, some apparently will have special death animations.
Thank you, Miriam. You know who I am. And that means...
I'm I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me. As you can see, I know a thing or two about expelling
An exorcist. Then we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important.
Yeah, I don't
You
know
should
what
tell
to
us
do
why you
with
need
about
her.
the frame rate, because it just
Yeah,
seems
but
like
she
it
deserves to
always
be
just
armed with
dips
all
in
the
these dialogue
facts.
scenes. And it's not like on my signal for just the
Yes,
dropping
very
frames or
well.
anything. It's just something with the way either this game or with capture, just
I
the frame
told you
rate
when I contacted you
doesn't
that the
like
Shardbinder
these.
Jebel is responsible for summoning the castle.
Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted
Look.
as much.
Tyrion, who knows? This is... Alchemy exists in this world. Who knows what the church is at this point?
What? You spoke to him.
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder after exactly 10 years.
You're right. It is strange. But
Yeah,
the church doesn't
it
get to
is a
drag
bit of
Miriam
hot
into
code
this
at
just
the
because the
moment,
timing is odd.
It's... What's here definitely is fun.
Do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
You don't have to. I gave Jebel my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
That is extremely true, Tyrion.
Pardon me?
Oh, hello there. Are you all right? We didn't mean to ignore you.
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Anne.
What a lovely name! Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
Oh, all right.
Come on, this way.
I'll probably play with that another time. I'll just think if there's an option to make the text immediately scroll faster.
I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
That's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
All right. But we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
Come back if you...
I know you're...
So, first things first. Right past Johannes here is the base save point.
Ah, here she is. You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
I know, it's incredible.
So, what I can do for you here in the workshop is take materials you bring me and transmute them into new items. But the alchemy is easier to show.
So here, this is how we...
What are we transmuting
This is
this
how
time?
we're gonna get most of our new items. And like I was saying about enhancing grade, this is how you get increased grade here. Is by enhancing things through this.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Oh boy, it does not like the fingers. Well, sorry, this is how you increase rank. Pardon me.
I'll go with this.
Also, here's how we basically can craft our stuff.
I'll go with this.
And now here's also the thing is, anything we create from here immediately gets sent over to Dominique
I'll
for
go
us
with
to
this.
buy it if we need to.
I'll go with this.
Once I've transmuted, I'll do my best to inform. But when it comes. Also, each shard requires specific. Try it when you get the.
I think I...
So yeah,
Also,
it's just,
if you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us. With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential.
so yeah, basically cooking minigame, but basically every time you create a new food, the first time you eat it, Miriam gets a permanent stat boost.
Hi, Miriam. So, what'll it be?
Which we don't have enough to make any of these yet. But we'll see when we get there.
Johannes, can you...
It started when the interests of the rich shifted away from the spiritual and esoteric in favor of more material investments. The alchemist's research was expensive. The guild members didn't want to lose their wealthy patrons. So they warned again and again that
And
demons would come
the
if
moral
people
of the
let go
story
of their
here is simply,
spirituality.
this is why you need public grant money.
But people don't change that easily. So the alchemists took a more drastic measure.
You mean us? The Shardbinders?
Yes. It shames me that I was even connected to what they did. But at least you have the facts of it.
It's all right. Thank you for telling me.
So yeah, you can see that now that the orb bounces a bit longer. Or with the tentacles, it used to summon only one. Now it summons two. Ooh boy, that's a lot. So, now that we have our new weapons, this allows us to do... Oh yeah, we have the bat wing. How can I show the bat wings? But yeah, bat wings. Or scarf thing. And then... Oh, so yeah. This is the headband. We got the Dual Hands helmet. Alright, yeah! The Dual Hammers. This is the rapier technique. It's just 1,000 stabs. Jeez, this game is not working. Let's see. Options. VSync is on. Let's try this. See if that helps. Yeah, that actually helps a lot. Other techniques that I've discovered and found.
It's good to see you.
No,
So,
I'm not
what'll
trying
it
to.
be?
So, Johannes,
Yes. For example, and she gave us you.
why would she be...
She even helped me. As far as I'm concerned, we owe her a huge.
Or do I write specific equipment? Do I have that? No. Oh well. Point is that... as we get more skills, we'll be able to create more items that will use waystone to teleport rock.
Miriam, welcome. Since this is your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about the supply post.
Please.
Oh, good. Good. This will stay on in cutscenes, too.
I have made
Perfect.
arrangements so you can buy and sell items here. I would have liked to provide what you need for free, but seeing as we are largely cut off from the church's funds out here, I will need money in order to keep the supply post stocked. I hope you don't mind paying.
No, I understand. I appreciate you doing what you can.
I can also buy shards from you if you no longer need them.
Wait, is trade in demon shards even allowed?
Of course. The church would sooner gather them up and make certain they are purified. I am not permitted to sell them, but I can buy them off you. You may want to keep extras, since possessing multiple shards of the same type amplifies its power. But there is a limit to how far that can go. And more importantly, if you carry a large number of shards,
May accelerate, but I'll find a way to deal with that myself.
I still recommend selling your...
All right.
I think that explains... What are
So
you
yeah,
looking to buy?
so sell stuff, and as you can see, no good, our teleport stones are fairly cheap. And she also sells ingredients.
Oh, I forgot to give this to you.
Thank you.
I invited the others. They all have troubles that need
I'll do what I can.
I know you will.
Dominique, what is all this machinery?
That is
Yeah,
photographic
it's
equipment
definitely more
we've been working
useful
on.
than releasing souls.
To put it more plainly, it allows me to capture... What? Unfortunately,
I'll see if I can.
So yeah, there's something there, and we'll probably get some photo thing.
You there? It was awful. Those monsters came out and
Where are the...
dead, most of them. My dear husband included. Those devils have to pay. Those murderers. You look strong, miss. I'm begging you. Help me.
If it's within my...
Oh, thank...
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, I want you to hunt.
All right.
Here's what
So
I've
yeah,
turned
this is
up on
basically the
monsters.
monster hunting quest. Basically, go avenge the death of everyone, and here, because I'm a backer, I got this. If we want to get the sword whip special weapon, we gotta go kill Iga himself, which means he's a bonus boss, and we're not gonna do that for a long while now.
Help my husband rest in peace. Kill that murderer dead!
More bullets we can hold. And this is teleport room.
I'm glad we...
What will you...
Well,
Ma-
tell me, Miriam.
He's
Because
our
if you
he's
let
a
me do
farmer,
the...
basically, and
Good.
we give him goods, and he'll
Can you
Duh.
plant that?
He's a
Sure.
we let this sit over time to build up more stuff.
what a bloodbath.
And this is just
You're
get her
not like-
get items for
Oh, it
her
was-
to send people off to death
Mir-
and get items and
But
there's a
not this one.
very
Can I count on you?
basically the
Ivan.
the side quests all feed into each other in
Thank-
terms of just
Hello.
how they work. Do I have a tuning? Yes.
Here's what you are. This
Let's actually go first, kill some of those morts. Summon rat. Still really cool. There we go.
got any targets?
Here's good work.
Got any target?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Ah, Simon.
Help my
So I'm just doing a little quick prep here just to grab these, because these are ones I know where they are fairly easily, and just get a couple of these in so you can get a good head start on things.
Hi, Mip. What are we transmuting this time?
So here we go.
I'll go with this. Great.
Oh, about the castle. It may not be much help, but let me tell you what I know. The castle itself was summoned from hell, demons and all. But the site it rests on is where the Alchemists Guild once lay. So you may find traces of our facilities intermingled with the rest.
Now that you mention it, I do remember seeing an area dedicated to the study of Eastern mysticism.
Yes, and another of us was researching how to create giant organisms. Anyway, just be mindful of the facility's existence. The knowledge may keep you out of harm's way while you explore.
All right.
Oops. Let's change. We don't need that at the moment. So yeah, we have food, we'll eat, and there you go. We've increased now our max health by 10 and our constitution by 2.
This is the keeps.
Right.
And so, see, this is what I mean by these quests seem to feed into each other really well, because we just got that ring. We got 3 rings
Here's what
for
you
doing
asked for.
the Mort thing.
This is it.
Heading up to go grab. We're gonna be heading up here just to grab our buddy here. Kill him 3 times. And yeah, so the music in this seems to be based. If we're not in like a direct dungeon, we're not getting is why the general areas are silent, which is a weird choice in my opinion. But hey, it's what's there.
Right.
Thank... Got any...
Here's what I've Good work.
Have you learned any...
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
And this will be our next target.
Help my neighbor Lisa rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead!
Though I have to feel like that you probably didn't care about many of these, especially these neighbors. Just at this point, after a certain point, she just wants murder for the sake of murder. So yeah, we got a rice bowl. This increases our int by 2 and a max health by 30. So, ta-da! This is why... But yeah, we've just now increased our health by a good 40 just because of the food items. So yeah, food, we need to get as much food to taste for a first time as possible.
I'd rather keel over and die than spend another moment in a living hell like this one.
Oh, don't say that.
Never you mind me, young lady. What's your name? I'm Susie.
Miriam, is there anything I can do to help?
Well, I do enjoy a good meal, but I can't remember the names of the dishes I like.
I'll help you figure it out. I promise.
We need a portable steak.
I suppose...
Oh, and
Did
then she
you
gets an
bring-
image of, like, what she's looking for.
I have... What are you looking to buy?
Because...
Is this right? Many thanks. Thank you.
Did you... That's it? Oh, it's...
You're welcome.
Is there any... Yes.
I'll help.
And she wants pizza. Okay. But anyway, we now have the Thorn Whip. And now we're Belmonting for real. Yeah, it's really good. But yeah, that's basically the whips. It's got a fairly long attack speed, but it's got a very big hitbox range. Nope. Okay, good enough. More bullets. And yes, we can once again just sit at any table we want. So yes, here's our Hadoken. Basilard. Excuse me. Hadoken. There we go. I knew... Now, it's a nice effect with this kind of parallax thing. We're not going there yet. Because Secret. Well, let's see what this way leads to first. Actually, you know what? Why not? Ah, secret to a boss fight. We'll come back here another time. You see here, nothing. Breakable wall. This 8-bit coin is what I'm pretty sure is used to alchemize a bunch of the bagger weapons. Of which I'll grab one.
Hi, Mir. So, what'll it be?
And we'll probably take the let's just go with the oleanders.
I'll go with this.
Ooh, I like it. Oh, Miriam, you often bring up your... but only vaguely, never in detail.
Really?
Yes.
Well, back then, the experiments left me feeling stripped of my humanity. The pain from the crystal was a constant. Jibal and I got into a fight over some stupid thing. How long are you going to pretend you're human? We're monsters now. But I'll never forget what he said to me. If we ask for the demon's power, then we're monsters. But if people force us to take it, then our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. That freedom of choice is proof we're human. It cheered me right up. I felt like a person again. And that was when we promised to stop each other. If we ever lost the ability to choose. Sorry.
No.
And then some character development, or background building. Yes, and now we have poison feet. Oh, right. We need a transition space. And now the castle proper. I'm pretty sure these portraits are of donors or backers. Let's go ahead and just get this done before we need to go back. That was the demon that Lindsay wanted us to kill. I mean, I would probably do the same if I'm gonna be in the video. If I'm gonna be featured, I might as well make it the most ridiculous picture ever. Really? The dress is better? Okay. We don't have enough up yet. Yeah, the cat especially is like, yeah, no, these are backer pictures. Definitely that cat. Bats are the worst in any of these games. Don't mind the blood pool. We'll go that direction someday. Or pistol capacity, or bullet capacity. Get over here. Fine. We're gonna be like that. Wait, what's that technique? Yeah, that's the big problem with the techniques, in my opinion, is just that they're designated by weapon, so it means that if you don't have that specific weapon, well, nope. Yes, plot.
Miriam? It can't be.
Alfred?
Why are you here? Johannes, that fool of an apprentice should have stayed out of this.
You have a lot to explain for. After all the terrible things you've done?
All that is in the past. I'll not be defending my actions to you.
Don't I deserve it? You were like a father to me.
Enough, child. I am here for the book. Jeeble has the book.
What are you talking about?
If you don't already know, then let us keep it that way.
Alfred, how are you still alive?
What were you thinking in coming here?
You can answer my question first.
All that matters is that I am alive. Did you come here for the book?
Book? The Liber Logaeth?
Make no mistake. I won't let anyone touch that tome but me.
Not even you should touch it. Didn't what happened 10 years ago teach you anything?
I don't have time to argue with you. I just hope you are wise enough not to get in my way.
What?
You know full well my power exceeds yours. Take Miriam and leave this place. Otherwise, you will die.
Wizard, no sense of right and wrong.
I came here because something didn't feel right. But I didn't expect him.
Johannes, what is the Liber Logaeth?
It's a book the Alchemy Guild once possessed that allows for the summoning of spirits. The Guild used it to bring about the calamity 10 years ago. And the Shardbinder's crystal acted as a kind of catalyst.
A book like that shouldn't even exist.
I know. Alfred must be trying to restore the Alchemy Guild to power. But we cannot let him lay hands on the Liber Logaeth.
He said Jeeble had it. You know, I think I might have seen it.
It makes sense, considering the situation we're in. He must have gotten his hands on it after surviving the sacrifice.
So now I have to stop Alfred too.
No, let's focus on Jeeble. If we can get to him and the book before Alfred does, we'll kill two birds with one stone.
Good point. All right.
Dominique might know what to do about Alfred in the meantime. I'll head back to the village and see what she has to say.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, okay, I can turn that off. This is obviously a boss fight about to happen, so let's first go again. Because I got a shard, so... How means I don't know if I can get that again. Like, I don't personally mind, but I can understand it that it could. Oh no, Tyrion, it only does that full animation when you get a new one. That was the first time I got that shard. It's just that the rate of getting new stuff is a lot better than it. No, we got summoned rat. Yeah, Tyrion, we got summoned rat, not summoned bat twice. But it does seem like it feels like you get these a bit more often than you ever did in, say, Arya Sorrow or Dawn of Sorrow. Yeah, so that was another summon of that summon basic enemy type of shard. Thanks for the host, Bear. Oh yeah, elf ears. Cool. Recipe book. Something gets to get back. fine. We're not gonna just be able to get in there anyway. Oh geez, I should probably buy some more potions.
Fancy a ride, milady?
Why? Are you offering one?
I could take you someplace most interesting. The rub, of course, is that obstacle.
I doubt.
A shame you don't have a giant...
Get up there soon, that's more mana. Okay, that's kind of great. That's okay. Enough admiring the stupid drill sword. Thank you. Take that. Directional. Alright, see you, Tyrion. Thanks for stopping by. You know what? It's probably safer to just call it here and teleport back to base and restock.
Have you learned anything new?
Here's what I've turned up on. Good work.
Got any?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters. Help my cousin Annette rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead!
Are you eating properly? What are we transmuting this time?
Okay, I see how that is. Any recipes that we can do now? Shame. Oh, okay.
I'll go with
might
this.
be worth it then, 'cause I don't really use. It's been
There,
fun.
all done.
It's
I'll
been a
go
lot
with
of
this.
fun. It's had some like performance issues
go
that
with
probably
this.
would need to get ironed out, but otherwise it's been a lot of fun.
I'll go with this. I'll go with this. Alfred was your master, wasn't he?
Former master. Why?
I don't know. I was just wondering if you remember anything about him that I don't.
Fair enough. As I recall, he was studying ways of drastically slowing down objects. He was a genius, to be quite honest, but I have no respect for that now.
Why not?
Because he fought against sacrificing you right to the final moment. Only to change his mind like a coward.
I see. Thank you.
Oh, that'll be fun. Just arrows. Oh yeah, Lolo. Techniques are back. Get ready for your fighting game inputs.
I can buy back shards, if you like.
Give me a second after this, after I check to see if there's anything in the store, and I can show you all the movements that we've got currently discovered.
What are you looking to buy? Is this right? Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing.
Is this right?
Make
Then
sure
we have
you
a deal.
make sure you have
Is this when we
ingredients
have
to
a
cook
deal?
with, because
Is this right? Many
cooking is
thanks.
extreme. You can't see the game, or what? Right, you're at work still. That's right.
Is this
But-
right? Many thanks.
No. Right, I forgot. Lolo's on mobile right now. But yeah. But as far as I've been able to see so
I'll be
far,
here.
there's been no major pretzel movements. But at the most, it's been just a few, there we go. Nothing super major, but it seems like a lot of them just are basic quarter circles. And it seems like only certain weapons can use certain techniques, even though they're in the same weapon category, which is kind of weird. Nope, not what I was trying to do.
Are you eating prop? What are we transmuting this time?
I'll go with this. Great! Johannes, how was it you figured out a way to stop the crystal from corrupting me?
I hate to say it, but I borrowed
Sorry
a bit
about
from
that.
Alfred's research. He was studying ways to slow down objects. My attempt only worked when I placed Enochian script equivalent to what he chose in the same circular pattern.
I think I understand. Sort of.
Do you now?
I understand that you're far smarter than me.
And a poor teacher, apparently.
So let's go ahead and eat the food and get
Scrumptious.
more stat bonuses.
I have something... What are you looking to buy?
We're here to buy waystones.
Is this rock? Then we have a deal. Thank you.
Okay, I'm interested. This is probably gonna bite me in the... It's probably gonna bite me later, but let's just... I want to see what happens when I level up techniques. You know what? Let's go. I saved it beforehand. Let's go be bold and try something we're probably gonna regret. I should have bought potions. Oh well. We'll be back. I guess. Wait. Let's keep. Nope. Oh. in some. No! No! Better. It's also just a giant shotgun of arrows. Bloody. Do it again. We'll try this one more time. spiral sword. Good, I guess I won't be needing a round of those anytime soon, then. Well, it's better than I was hoping. I'll get the treasure chest, and I think that'll be a good time to call the stream. Oh, thank God, new boots. Okay, that's really neat, just... At this point, let's just go ahead and port back using the waypoint.
Have you learned anything?
Here's what I've Good work.
Got any
Here's what I've turned up on the monster. Help Dr. Simon rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead!
Are you eating prop? So, what'll it be?
I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this.
Really?
I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I'll go with this. Tell me, what exactly is...
A book written by an alchemist named John Dee.
Of course it's John Dee.
It's written in Enochian script, which is said to be the language of angels. The book has the power to summon good spirits.
But demons are not good spirits.
Power is power. If you can summon good spirits, then all it takes is some changes to the structure of the rite to summon something else entirely.
I suppose that makes sense. You researchers come up with some wild ideas.
But on that note, thank you all for coming. I'll stream this again next week on Monday. The Monday stream was canceled only because this was coming out today and I want to get streamed that. Alright, so thank you all for coming and good day to the rest of your stream.